All right, so today's video, we're watching another ranked game, and it's a cheater VOD. And this is placements in gold. They say, me and my friend regrouped, and I was doing placements for tank when we came across this Hanzo player who didn't look that obvious at first because we thought he had good aim. But eventually, as the game went on, my friend called out before our attack phase that they were hacking his cast. And then as our attack phase began, it was blatantly obvious at this point that they were hacking as Widow, and I believe he was grouped up with someone, most likely boosting, because I sent an invite after the match, and it said he was in another group. There wasn't a period in that sentence until then, so I had to, that's how I had to read it. That's why I didn't stop talking. I asked for a draw. The other team just ignored me and still continued more or less, so we end up losing after that, and he was being toxic in the chat. I went into the replay mode and saw that it was obvious when he rolled our team as Hanzo, and then he swapped a cast and tried lowering his accuracy. Hope you have a great day, and let me know what you think about this. So I guess it's like, we'll make sure they're cheating, right? Because, you know, you said that the other team didn't care and that they were all talking crap. So let's see. I guess we'll just see how obvious it is from the get-go. I mean, it's a pretty good sign when the first thing they do is shoot at the wall, trying to shoot a soldier behind it. Ruthie, thanks for the 5 months of the Friedrich Prize. Thank you, appreciate it. Hello? Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Although I you know, I do, I know the Hanzo's cheating, but can I ask you a question, chat? What in the world was that Soldier 76 doing? They were standing still on the cart, just standing there by themselves. Like, they were just standing, like, look. Like, look at it. Is this why I suck at Soldier now? Is this what I do and I don't realize it? Is this me? That might be me. I talk about how Soldier isn't as good right now, and maybe that's what I'm doing. All right, anyway. That's you thinking your team's close by? Oh, yeah, they were real close. Yeah, they're cheating. You can. Are they stuck? Like, was their cheat not strong enough so they had to turn it up? Yeah, you can just tell. Like, they just kind of lock onto somebody at a certain point. Oh yeah, they're turning it up. They're like, dude, I can't. I'm not. This is ridiculous. Oh no. See, they're doing the thing where, like, oh yeah, you get to see their real play style during this, and like you can see what's going on when they don't have cheats. Like, they don't know how to go through a doorway, they don't know how to wall climb correctly, they get stuck on walls, they don't know where they're going. But then when it comes down to hitting shots in front of them, out of nowhere, it just starts getting unreal aim, right, chat? Like I said, they're definitely cheated. You can just tell by, like, their aim. And how it, like, does that circle thing. Yeah, like, you can see when they can't aimbot somebody, they get so lost. They're like, what do I do? I don't know how to do this. Oh, yeah, you're gonna shoot the Cassidy there? I mean, they did have Hanzo walls up on him, but still. Yep, that's a wall. Yeah, see how they're shooting walls now to lower accuracy? It's the classic. Get stuck on walls, can't wall climb correctly. No idea where the map is. But, like, then they hit their shots immediately. Which, I mean, you can still have, like, bad movement and hit shots, but, like, it's when it's like this where there's no game sense either, where they think about any of what they're doing. They just run it down mid and they just, like, go, yeah, this is perfectly fine. I'll be fine. I'll be just fine. You do that? Oh, man. We watching you.
I'm on my game now.
Okay, yep, there you go. Finally did it. Uh-huh. And the other team didn't draw, you said, right? Which I mean, like, it comes to a certain point where it used to be a thing in top 500 where you would always draw games, but, like, nowadays people just want to get to the next game, and honestly, I feel at a certain point, I don't know. It depends on the map, too. Like, if you get, like, a Koth game, it's so hard to draw that unless you want to sit there for an hour and a half. No, I don't look at it as a win thing. Like, I will, if I have a cheater on my team, I'm always willing to draw. Straight up. It's getting your teammates to commit to it. But yeah, I mean, chat's seen enough, like, cheater games where I'm just like, oh yeah, if they're 100% cheating, just draw. But the problem is getting everybody else to commit to it is the problem. Or you get like a Koth or like a push map where like the only way to draw is to go AFK for an hour and a half so the server crashes. Right? You know, this is the worst cheater you've seen? I mean, I know I've seen some cheaters at. We watched a Sombra on this map, by the way. We watched a Sombra on this map that was walking into walls trying to get to places. But one thing you'll notice with a lot of cheater VODs is that their game sense and like movement is like it matches what rank they would be in outside of their aim, right? You know what I'm saying? So like you can see that with their movement. Like for example, this Hanzo during this cheater VOD here struggled twice to wall climb as Hanzo, right? Would struggle to wall climb as Hanzo. So that should say enough about where their rank usually is. And then when their aimbot isn't on, right, you'll see that their aim is usually like 20 feet taller than any hero in Overwatch. Or they're aiming at the floor like they're starring in Ant-Man. You never forget that. Oh, you're talking about when we sat there? Yeah, that was a good time though. I like that. You're talking about when we sat there AFK in a quick play at the beginning of Overwatch 2. It was great. We all did it, and the server crashed after an hour and a half. Yeah, or they use my GamerSubs code even. 10% off code emo. See, they struggle with wall climbing. They don't trust themselves enough to go up on high ground with one of the easiest heroes to get high ground. So they just get lost on the floor. Now they're like, oh, I gotta go Cassidy now. I gotta do that now. They're right-clicking the floor. Remember what I said, chat? Lower on accuracy, because watch what's about to happen. They're going to hit scan hero with aimbot. Yep. You see? And now they're sitting there going, they're probably going, oh, are you cheating? It's like, no, I've been practicing my Cassidy. Now they're going to right-click the floor. See? Or maybe that's when the other team was saying that they were cheating, and that team's like, no, heck you guys. Found Fishing's at 21 months to 10. This is gold. This is gold. Yep. And obviously, it's clearly obvious they are cheated. They were talking trash. Yeah, apparently, according to them, they were being toxic in the chat and like saying they weren't cheating or something. And that's usually the telltale sign they're not cheating, right? When the person that's aimbot and just says they're not cheating in the chat, usually we're like, oh, okay, understandable. Have a nice day. That's fine. Sorry. I didn't. My bad. And once again, they right-click like this to lower their accuracy, so that way if you look up their profile stats, it just... Like, someone's like, yeah, unlock your profile. They'll unlock their profile and have 12% crit accuracy as Cassidy, because they just sit there right-clicking the floor for an hour and a half. I see chat always bring up gamer socks. Now I have my next question, chat. It has nothing to do with gamer socks. Do you game with socks on or off? Off? A lot of people saying off. On. I wear my socks. Yeah, okay, but listen to me. Hear me out. I also broke my rib running up the stairs, so I have like the grippy socks, because I don't want to do that again. So that's why I keep them on. So when I go down the stairs, I don't, you know? So like I think I used to game without socks, but then like after I did that, I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that again. All right. Oh, they're on Widow now. I'm sure they're going to be legit and not cheat here, right? All right, here we go. I mean, that seems kind of legit, right? Yeah, so now they're talking crap. They're going, yeah, I'm not cheating. You're just bad. I'm not cheating. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Do not provoke me.
I mean, they're clearly, like, it's not even within question if they're cheating. Yeah, what are you,
I won't miss you.
Meanwhile, the other team has to draw, and they're like, nah, they're not cheating, dude. There's no way they're cheating.
No one can hide from my sight.
Yeah, I would go, honestly, you know what you do here? Just go a bunch of heroes that can dive and hope for the best. Just a bunch of dive heroes and just nope, that's not no, Echo's probably not the play.
Do not provoke me.
Yep.
How thrilling.
I mean, I get headshot by Widows on Soldier when they're not cheated. Never mind when they're just aimbotted.
Distance is no obstacle to my accuracy.
I mean, it's not their fault. They're just trying to figure out something to do. Right? Like, they're just trying to figure out, like... They're trying to game plan something. You know what? You probably go... I don't even think you go Diva. You go Winston. Because your bubble can do a little bit better than the DM coverage. Because, like, I feel like... If they're playing Widow or, like, Hanzo when they're cheating, you go Winston. Because if you're on Diva... Your DM, like, the cheats are going to find a way around the DM in a sense that, like, if somebody's, like, even remotely to the side, it's going to headshot them, right? So maybe you go, like, Winston. Yep. Is there a Moira just... I was going to say, with the reaction time and the game sense we've seen out of them, I'm not surprised they got flanked by a Moira and got killed by a Moira. It's not even like it should be a surprise to them. Eric, thanks for the 11 months of the tier 1. Thank you, Misha. Thank you. You know what? At least they're making it tough for them, right? I mean, Sigma would be okay, but the problem is that, like, if you go Sigma against a cheater, right, and your teammates aren't willing to, like, stay, like, behind walls, it really won't matter, right? Because, like, they're going to get rolled, and on top of that, like, the other team that has the cheater who's aimbotting is trying really hard. You notice that? Like, they're also trying really hard. So, like, it's really difficult to go Sigma at that point. Because look at the other team. They're up there, they're diving them, they're making sure they get no value. You see what I'm saying? Because, like, sometimes you'll see the cheater VODs where like, the team with the cheater will kind of, like, relax a little bit and let people take care of the cheater and, like, make the game a little bit more fair. This team on the other team with the cheater is literally trying their hardest. So, like, Sigma wouldn't make as much sense in that point. But yeah, that sucks, obviously. Like, obviously you want to see, you know, listen. Obviously you want to see them not just go like, oh, we have a cheater on our team? Okay, let's double down and be more aggressive. You know what I mean? And they asked to draw, but I guess the other team was like, nope, and then the cheater was just being toxic to him. So that's always, it feels bad. That's obviously it feels bad. You don't want to see that, right? Like, we've seen VODs where, like, they'll have a cheater on their team and immediately someone switches Lifeweaver and starts pulling the cheater and stuff, and, like, you know, the tank stops playing, things like that. So, yeah, it obviously, it feels bad. And by the way, if anybody ever gets in this situation and both teams agree to draw, I'm going to teach you how to draw. So what you would do, this is if both teams agree, all right? You let the other team cap all the way to the end, so it's 3-3. If you want to, you can get it down in no time on the clock just to make it easier. Then when you get here, everybody stands on the cart. No one plays on the cheater's team. You go a comp to protect yourself from the cheater, and then you both just don't let the cart move out of spawn. There's your draw. All right? So if you ever want to, like, if you ever get into a situation where you get a map where you don't know how to draw on it, that's how you draw on, like, these type of maps, like the escort-based maps. But yeah, they were definitely cheating. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to all 3 YouTubes, leave a comment, all that helps. If you want to submit your own video like this, spectating in general, etc., my Discord in the description below is where you do that, so join there. We also record these live on stream. You can see the Twitch chat below the webcam. We also stream on, like, YouTube and TikTok sometimes too, so stop by if you haven't. We have a lot of fun here. With that being said, I hope you have an amazing day/night.